Alright, today's adventure, headed out to the Cosmo and RX-7 pile. Gonna look for a window and a driver's side door panel for a gentleman down in Cali. Hit me up talking about some potential trade deals yesterday and said he needed some parts. So we'll go see what there is. I just figured I would share a little video of the property here. The guy that owns the cars is pretty private, doesn't really want to be on camera or any of that stuff, but doesn't mind if I share a little bit. He's a local Rotary guy to me, been doing the Rotary thing probably about 40 years. He used to own a business called SIX Mazda out here. Let's see, might have to go into four-wheel drive. No, we made it. There's one of the parts piles. Tons of transmissions. And I mean tons of transmissions. A couple of RX-4 doors. I need to go through and see what is all there. It looks like a bunch of wiring. And another parts pile, a bunch more RX-4 stuff over here. Oh, looks like I might see an RX-3 hood. Let's see, the last time I came out here, we flipped this FC over. He had it upside down for some reason for a number of years. Let's see what the best way. Alright, looks like actual count is 6 Cosmos. There's 5 there. We'll get a better video when I quit moving. Go ahead and pause it while I park. Alright, back here down in the boneyard. Couple of ratty RX-7s. This guy looks like it could be savable. Needs a lot of stuff, but video cut off. Anyways, here's one of the potential savable cars here. It's in fairly good shape. I haven't really looked underneath to see the rust. I believe this one was a manual car. I'll have to look. And missing the pedals. Looks like it could have been an auto. Definitely needs a lot of love, but definitely savable. And then this one here, definitely clearly a parts car. Pretty rusted. Looks like it's been shot. Passenger trim is in good shape. Front windshield trim is in good shape. I'm not going to worry about opening that one. Looks like it is also missing the pedals. Definitely a lot of good parts, but not much else other than parts. Looks like we got a good trunk lid here. Good rear bumper. Take that back, not a good rear bumper. Some good tail lights. A bunch of oil coolers. More tail lights. Another parts car here. Feels like the trunk might be rusted on that one. We'll try and pop it open here in a minute. Some more good taillights. Good trim on the back. We'll have to check out the underneath of this one. Just from my inspection, right here, it looks like maybe it could be a savable car. if you wanted to put a lot of money into it. Definitely needs a new front end. Looks like that's only that car and that one have a complete front end. None of them have motors. And you can see this one is sunk into the ground pretty good, so the likelihood that it's solid underneath is pretty slim. The dash isn't horrible, but it's not in good shape either. Something's bubbling. I wonder if it's sinking more. And another parts car. Again, some of these could be savable. It really depends on how much money you wanted to spend. Decent trim. This one's pretty beat up. Bad fenders. Broken windshield. Roof's pretty fucked. Really best for cuts. I'm not really sure how much of a market there is for those body cuts out of these RX-5s, but you never know. Looks like the interiors are all pretty trashed. Auto car. Even the frame on the dash is pretty rusted on this one, so I imagine the underside is pretty bad. See if it opens. Now I'm not sure how to open that hatch besides for with the key. We got good ignition switch. I mean, these door panels could be used if you really needed to. Let's see here. And there's that parts car there. This is the other one he's thinking could be savable, but also has been sitting in the ground. So I'm very, very much wondering how solid it could be underneath there. Dash isn't horrible. Still has the Cosmos steering wheel. Trim's in good shape. This one needs a hood. This one is probably the best candidate for being saved. It needs a lot of interior work. Decent door panel. Dash is in fairly decent shape. I don't know how well I can get underneath to see the condition. But yeah, I guess I will add one more. This one over here is really only good for cuts. I think that's why it's stashed so far over here. Really, they're all kind of parts cars, but maybe if someone's interested enough, they could be worth more. Or savable, you know what I mean. This one's definitely really only good for body cuts. Not much trim left. Looks like this one was a manual car, so there is a pedal, an auto trans. The rear end would be good for any donor panels. decent bumper. Yeah, that is the Cosmos. All 6 of them.